Hi my friends, I'm RyaElon, defeating Virginia corruption here in western Massachusetts. Listen, I'm getting ready to take a little trip out to California. I'm going to hitchhike to see the country and visit the states that elect their president. And I'm going to say some things to people. I'm heading for Milwaukee, my friends, and I can't wait to get there. And then out to California, where I'm going to work in San Francisco on a project I'm developing. It's called the Double Wide Project. We want to line the streets with double wide trailers, like a wide boulevard. Maybe it might get shut down, or one-way traffic might have to be imposed. But the double wides, where people will live in, will be able to hook up to the sewerage and the electric grids, the cable grids, everything right there. And we can just drop these trailers one after another, wherever, build them outside of town or wherever, and people will have homes to live in that are numbered, decent, and good, just like the people are numbered, decent, and good. This is the way we're going to solve the homeless problem immediately in California. You could take Venice Boulevard, nice wide boulevard, and you could line double wides from where it begins to where it ends, and you'd have a ton of housing right there. Nobody would be much worse off for housing the homeless that way. It's a program that's going to work. I'm going to sell it in California as I explore the presidential Democratic primary bid, and I can't wait to get started. In the meantime, I say to Elon Musk, who, with the government, hovers a mind-reading satellite above Turner's Falls, using high-rate gamma Microsoft beams to extract the information so that they can read minds like mine and, do harm to the mind while they're doing it. Let me say this, my friends. Mind-reading satellites are against the human nature doctrine. They rob us of everything. Self, and we can't even be alone in our heads anymore. They are illegal in my book. And from here on out, if I ever get a chance to get into levers of power and in the United States, any country that tries to launch a mind-reading satellite will know this. The United States doctrine against that will blow it out of the sky very soon. Any country. And we're going to take care of ours too. There'll be no mind-reading satellites forever, as far as I'm concerned, because we have a right to self, personal thought. We don't have that. We don't have anything. Let's go a little bit further about Musk. I'm finding out that Musk is very interested in my brain because to read a mind, the pre-thought secretions generated by the amygdala oblongata part of the mind, very deep in the mind, is where they are able to harvest the thoughts. They had trouble with my mind because my thought secretions, emanate from a degree lower. There's like a pinnacle that amygdala oblongata sits upon, and within that structure below is where my secretions generate from. So they had a hard time reading my mind, and they're like, what's going on with that, And they took special interest. And the point is that they also took special interest in the generation of the actual brain waves. They're studying brain waves right now. Because when I used to go running around saying they can see out of my eyes, it turns out, and this is a state secret, but I don't care because, this is all about, first of all, I don't keep secrets from anybody. The people are the people, and they deserve to know everything. They're not some phony things that are commoditized into non-human beings to be abused. Anyways, when you tilt your head sideways, your brainwaves go out different direction, and they can read those brainwaves because brainwaves can see. Brainwaves can do anything that a human can do, and they're very interested in brainwaves right now. But they've proven that brainwaves can see because they take those brainwaves, they reprocess them, and they say, oh, look, he's seeing through his eyes or something like that. That's how it's done. The Chinese are now trying to figure this out too, and the fact that the brainwaves going out sideways is what they're analyzing. They didn't know, so they think, oh, it's great. They're going to have satellites that can spy on their own people. Again, the United States doctrine that prevents this, prohibits this, will be invoked immediately over there, along with knowledge to the Communist Party over there that, look, unless you stop your your surveillance state thing on your people, using whips and telling them what to do, mind to wish the mind thing, you're going to face decapitation. I'm talking to the Communist Party. Decapitation. And without boots being set on the ground over there in China, the thing is going to change. You're going to change. Once you're decapitated as a party, and that will happen, the people themselves can rid the system of this failed state technology. So that's what you have in store. If Eddie Ryan is like the president of China Communist Party, dictator, oligarch leaders who abuse the people. So unholy, it's disgusting. Anyways, moving forward, I say to the people of California, when I get there, I'm going to be so happy to see everyone and to partake in the California thing, which is basically a spreading of knowledge and information about how we go forward in a better way to a better place. I'm Eddie Ryan, hoping I can help people get there. Thank you. Eddie Ryan, running for president in Congress.